Please sit.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Karmistha, what is the meaning of your name?
My name means someone who does work according to her own will.
So you did CMA according to your own will?
Yes.
Okay, then just brief about yourself.
My name is Karmistha Chabra. I am from Jaipur and I am a recently qualified CMA. Apart from post graduation, I have done my graduation in Bachelor's of Commerce from University of Rajasthan. My schooling has been from Gyan Vihar and I was awarded as the topper of my school. Apart from my education qualification, I have been working as a research analyst with the University of Glasgow, which was associated with Muskan Foundation, where we used to collect data of school and analyze them according to our topic, which was Is Hope Real? In which we used to divide students into two groups of class 4. One was the treatment group, while other was the non-treatment group. We used to teach the treatment group the positivity things, the things of motivation and guidance. And then we used to calculate their skills based on some MCQ sheets, where we used to see that have our hope inclined them towards what we were trying to indulge them into. And apart from that, my hobbies include gardening, traveling, and sometimes listening to soothing music.
What did you learn from
Okay.
your What did you learn from your work that you have already done till now? What is that one learning you still want to follow all your life?
One learning that I would always want to follow would be consistency. Because I think when I was consistent in my work for the first 2 months, I was promoted as a team leader, which indeed gave me a lot of qualities and more learnings in my life.
Okay, if I talk about hobbies, you mentioned traveling. Which all places have you traveled? And what is that one thing that you loved about that place, culture, cuisine, or anything that you want to mention to us?
I have been to South. I have been to Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. There, I have seen many much heritage places like Mysore Palace and Tirupati Balaji also, and the other temples. We can say Fish Temple, etc. One thing I liked about South was the cleanliness. The people they are very friendly there. And talking about cuisines, I really like their South Indian dishes, which was one of my favorite was set dosa. Talking about the western side, I have been to Maharashtra and Pune. I really like the greenery there, the mountain ranges, and the one of the most famous dishes of Maharashtra was vada pav. Talking about the Himachal side, I have been to Manali, Kasol, and Triun Trek. There, the most beautiful thing I found was the people and their culture. The way the people there adapt you, they feel like we belong to them only. That was one thing that really attracted me. So that I always visited Himachal in a period of 6 months, usually.
Will working in a corporate sector bound Karavishta to travel not much as you used to travel now?
Certainly, I think it might be the situation, but coming from a background where I want to learn to adapt new things and settle myself in my career as well, I think I will adapt to these changes very hopefully.
Karmistha, you have done tracking as well, as you mentioned about the Tirun track. So, what is the height of that track and mountain?
I can't recall it right now.
Because you are pretty much passionate about the traveling, and also you must be passionate about the heights and all. So, how much time it took to track
It took
that
me
much?
2 days because as I'm a
Okay,
asthmatic, so we used to take a lot of breaks in between.
okay,
And
okay.
we also had a team with us who had planned doing campings there. So it almost took us 2 days.
So there is lots of work pressure in our company, and you have mentioned that you are an asthmatic as well. So how you will cope up with all the things, because you need to work day and night, sleepless nights, and at the time of closing, you need to work in the night as well. So how your health will not become hurdle for us?
I would assure you that my health won't be a hurdle because I have been traveling to many places and I have been suffering from asthma from a very long time. But apart from this, I have been taking regular treatment, which already has passed 4 months. It's only 3 months treatment more left. So after that, I would have been completely free from asthma.
Okay, Karmista, you mentioned about the working experience in GST return filing.
Yes.
So tell me what is the GSTR 3B return?
GSTR 3B
Explain it.
return is a return that we used to file from the tele data we collected from our clients, in which we file the data regarding the ITC that is available. The ITC available, non-eligible ITC and the eligible ITC as well.
Okay.
Karmishta, as I seen your CV, that you got 90 plus marks in cost and management accounting. So just tell me, what is cost accounting?
Cost accounting is a process wherein we record the transactions, we determine them, we analyze them, and we process the data of cost regarding any product or a department of an organization.
So how it is different from the financial accounting?
In financial accounting, we collect the data analyze of the utilization of the funds and the procurement of funds. It is usually related to the finances of the company.
It is related to finance. Okay. And tell me about the cost driver.
Cost driver, it is a part of a technique of cost, that is ABC costing, in which we calculate the departmental cost and we apportion it on the basis of cost driver. For example, we can say if there is a department salary, we apportion it on the basis of the number of employees.
Okay.
Karmishta, let's come towards your articleship experience. And you have done expense management, accounting entries, bank reconciliation, sales trend analysis. So, just brief about the expense management and debtor management.
In data management, we had a team of 4 people in which the work assigned to me was of debtor aging, where I used to have the collection data of tele from the client's report. We had a report of client named Ashiana Real Estate, where we used to collect the data of their debtors and we used to categorize it on the basis of 30 days, 30 to 60 days, and 60 to 90 days. Then we used to compare, is that data still available in the last year's report as well? And if it was available, we used to ask the client that why is it so pending, and if it was to be considered bad debts, then why it is not mentioned in that already. And talking about expense management, we used to create the budgets and we used to compare them to see that if the company has complied with the budgets, and if not, why and what was the reason for it.
So, any example, any type of expense you have found,
One of the
and
expense I found was of cement, because they had their new deal launched in Bhiwari. So the contract was of cement, but the budget we gave them was 1 crore around, but they almost spent 1.5 crores. And when we got them to answer the question, they didn't had any answer. Then I reported it to my senior, and he said he'll look into it.
Kamishta, what scares you the most? What is your biggest weakness, if I ask you, that turns you down from doing anything?
My biggest weakness is nothing in particular, but I would say the fear of overthinking. Because sometimes overthinking lets me doubt myself, but I am constantly working on it.
If your team leader, if your manager gives you some work and you are doubtful on yourself, how can the leader be more confident in you?
I would say I have been a leader myself during my research and research analyst post. And as I mentioned, I have been consistently working on it. I have been doing meditations and taking classes with Buddhism so that I can create more belief in myself, which has helped me a lot.
Recent any fear that you came across? A new fear that became a part of your personality?
Nothing in particular as of these days.
Karmishta, till now, in which company you have been shortlisted?
I have been shortlisted in Dell, Bharat Electronics
Bharat
Limited.
Electronics Limited. So, just about the brief about the Bharat Electronics Limited. So what are their products? What are the segments? And what was the last year net profit of the Bharat Electronics Limited?
Bharat Electronics Limited, it is covered under a Navratna company. Navratna company are these companies where they have financial autonomy. They do not have to take permissions from central government every time for some amount of expenses. Talking about BEL, they are more indulged towards product making, manufacturing of defensive products. They usually come under the category of Ministry of Defense, sorry. And they have non-defense product as well. One of the most selling product of their more non-defense is electronic voting machine. Also, they make the EVM doors, railway doors, and jammers, telephone lines, etc.
Okay. So, are you comfortable on working weekends as well?
If my company needs me at the time of financial year ends or some project which has to be completed within the deadlines, I would surely take the responsibility, because being a professional, it is my duty to stand by my company.
Any location constraint?
No, I think my safety is my only priority, and as long as the company has the guarantee to provide me safety and security, I don't mind traveling to Pan India anywhere.
Okay. So, as you know, our company is well known in the market. So, we provide lot of growth opportunity and learning to the candidates, but we are providing less salary as compared to the other companies. So, what more matters to you, growth and learning or money?
At this point of time where I'm a fresher, I think my learnings and my skills would define me more than my salary package. Because if I see my long term goals, I need to get stable in my career, but I don't want to stop learning, because learning is a long term process. So I feel for a long time, not long for a long term period, but for short term, I feel I should go more towards learning and upgrading my skills rather than seeing my salary package.
So, are you comfortable with the 3 lakh per annum?
I would say every company has some norms for the post they are appointing the employees, and so might have your company decided some salary. And despite me being a fresher, I would feel the company sees my skills and my professional knowledge so that I can get a better package.
Okay.
Okay, Karmishta, explain about the what is the difference between cash flow and free cash flow.
Cash flows is basically a statement which is included in financial statements of the year, in which we categorize the activities on the basis of operational activities, financial activities, and investing activities. And it is usually calculated to see the cash flow, the cash of the company that has been procured during the year. Whereas free flow includes all the activities of the company which are not included in the investing or financial as well, like the working capital changes.
Okay, and what is the difference between financial accounting and cost accounting?
In financial accounting, we calculate the finances of the business, the procurement of funds, the utilization of funds, the interest of the company that the company is earning. Whereas in the cost accounting, we calculate the cost of the product, all the costs related that a product has incurred during its manufacturing till its processing.
Okay.
Okay, Kanishta, just tell me what is the difference between stored ledger and bin card?
Store ledger is prepared by the warehouse officer, wherein the description of the goods is mentioned, the quantity is mentioned, and the value of the goods is also mentioned. Whereas in bin card is maintained by a storekeeper, which only calculates the quantity and the description of goods. It does not include the value of goods, which is the major difference between a store card and a bin card.
Good. Okay.
Karmishta, just tell me the career objective which you have written in your CV.
I want to work in a dynamic environment where I can learn and upgrade my skills and knowledge, and to continue to work in that environment so that I can have better opportunities in my future.
Are you sure this has been written in your CV?
This is exactly not word to word lines, but the core meaning of my career objective and myself as well is to get myself in a place where I can keep learning and improving my technical skills.
Did you design your career objective by yourself or you have done copy paste from any other CVs?
No, I haven't copy pasted it, but it's not completed that I have made it. I have my elder brother and sisters who have helped me a lot. And I would say they have not only helped me in making my CV, but they have also helped me to become what I am today.
Is marriage on your cards, Karmishta? Being a girl, being coming from an Indian family, where is marriage in your cards?
Marriage is something, a lifetime decision, and it also includes not only me but my family. And talking about marriage, it is not on my card for next 4 5 years, because coming from an Indian family as well, but my parents have given me an upbringing where we are independent of taking our decisions, and so we respect each other's decisions. That's why I think I would be able to make up with my family to not get married in next 4 or 5 years.
Are you okay working under someone who is under your age and still taking the commands from that person?
I think learning and knowledge is a two-way process. So, as long as I am able to learn and add on knowledge to myself, I would not mind taking commands and instructions from anyone below my age or my seniors.
Okay, thank you very much, Karmishtha.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
That's all. Okay, now let's discuss about your performance. देखते हैं क्या आपने किया है क्या नहीं किया है. सो बेसिकली मैं फर्स्ट मेरा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू बता देता हूँ. जो आपका अबाउट योर सेल्फ था वो काफ़ी लॉन्ग लग रहा था, साउंड हो रहा था. इट मीन्स इनिशियली आई वॉज इंटरेस्टेड, बट जैसे जैसे वो बढ़ता गया तो किसी को कंटिन्यूसली बोलते हुए सुनना कि वो रट कर आया है, तो फिर वो इंटरेस्ट कहीं ना कहीं कम हो रहा था. तो अबाउट योर सेल्फ को थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग बनाना पड़ेगा हमें, या कुछ ऐसे पॉइंट्स डालने होंगे जिसमें क्यूरियसिटी जनरेट हो एंड आप दूसरों से अलग लगे, कहीं ना कहीं डिफ्रेंशिएशन क्रिएट करें. तो वो आपको करना होगा. जैसे ट्रैवलिंग एंड ऑल उनको पहले लेके आए, या कैसे भी करिए. एक इंटरेस्ट मेरा नहीं बन पा रहा था और काफ़ी लॉन्ग मुझे लग रहा था.
वो
तो
सर
इस
रिसर्च
पर
एनालिस्ट वाला बहुत ज़्यादा
हाँ,
ही स्ट्रेच
तो वो आपने पूरा ही बता दिया सब कुछ, तो उसको शॉर्टन थोड़ा सा कर सकते हैं. और आप जब बोलते हैं तो जिसने क्वेश्चन पूछा है उसी की तरफ देखते हैं. आई कांटेक्ट मिसिंग है तो
From
आपको.
everyone, the eye contact
हाँ,
is
आई
missing.
कांटेक्ट. बाकी लोगों को लगता है हम क्यों हैं फिर. एक एक 1-to-1 इंटरव्यू हो रहा है वो. सो वो आपको एक ध्यान रखना. और एक आपने मेंशन किया अस्थमेटिक, ये थिंग्स मेंशन करना और फिर उसको कॉप अप करना, या फिर इंटरव्यूअर के पास देखिए बहुत ऑप्शन है. तो अगर आप ऐसी कुछ चीज़ें हेल्थ ऑप्शंस उनके सामने दे रहे हैं तो
Severe
वो
health
फिर
problems.
वो फिर टाइम नहीं लगाएंगे, वो नहीं लेंगे. उनको क्यों चाहिए, पैसा भी दे फिर टेंशन्स भी ले. तो उन्हें मेंशन करना नेसेसरी नहीं है. Yes, ma'am.
Few pronunciation errors.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And somewhere I found you to be struggling with getting the confidence. You were aware of all the questions, but your face showed something else, that you were trying to keep your fear.
Calm.
Yes, and that was quite visible on your face. कि डर को मैं चेहरे पे नहीं दिखाऊं, but it was somewhere visible on your face. So you need to be a little more calm. Okay.
स्पीड थोड़ा और भी स्लो कर सकते हैं जब आप.
And few pronunciation errors, right?
कर्मिष्ठा, मैंने आपसे ना कुछ टेक्निकल में 2-3 क्वेश्चन पूछे थे. उसमें एक तो जीएसटी 3B से रिलेटेड था, है ना?
Yes, sir.
तो उसके अंदर आपने बताया इनपुट और आउटपुट का अपना ट्रांजैक्शन अपन दिखाते हैं.
ITC, yes, sir.
इसके अलावा जो अपन टैक्स पेमेंट करते हैं वो भी वहीं पर ही करते हैं. तो नेट टैक्स कैलकुलेट होकर के जो पेमेंट करने वाला प्रोसीजर होता है, बेसिकली 3B को अपन उस यूज़ में लेते हैं. तो वो आपको एक बार ध्यान रखना है. दूसरा, मैंने आपको पूछा था आपको कैश फ्लो, फ्री कैश फ्लो के बारे में. तो कैश फ्लो तो बिजनेस की जितनी भी प्रकार की एक्टिविटीज़ होती हैं, सबसे जो कैश फ्लो जनरेट होता है वो सब एक्टिविटीज़ आती हैं. फ्री कैश फ्लो का मतलब है बिजनेस में जो इन्वेस्टर्स हैं उनके कैश फ्लोज को छोड़ करके बाकी जो भी कैश फ्लोज होते हैं वो फ्री कैश फ्लोज कहलाते हैं. तो कोई भी प्रकार का इन्वेस्टर अगर बिजनेस के अंदर है और वो कोई भी प्रकार का कैश फ्लो इन या आउट के रूप में लेके जा रहा है, उनको छोड़ करके बाकी कैश फ्लोज को कंसिडर करना है.
जो डिबेंचर्स और लॉन्ग टर्म लोन्स हैं वो वाले
हाँ,
पार्ट.
जैसे मान लो कोई डिबेंचर्स होल्डर से आपको पैसा आ रहा है या उसको रिडीम कर रहे हो, उन पैसे को छोड़ करके बाकी सब कैश फ्लोज को कंसिडर करना है. ठीक है.
कर्मिष्ठा, आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछा था फाइनेंशियल अकाउंटिंग एंड कॉस्ट अकाउंटिंग में डिफरेंस. यू आर टेलिंग अबाउट द फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट regarding the procurement of funds and all, but I'm talking about just
Financial accounting.
financial accounting. So थोड़ा सा टेक्निकल के ऊपर आपको और वर्क करना है क्योंकि एकदम बेसिक क्वेश्चन है. ओके.
सो अगर ओवरऑल बात करें तो देखिए कम्युनिकेशन वाइज या कॉन्फिडेंस वाइज आप देखें तो इट्स ओके, इतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं है देखिए. बट अब जो थिंग जिसकी वजह से हो सकता है हम सेलेक्ट ना हो, दैट में बी टेक्निकल पार्ट. क्योंकि जो जिस प्रोफेशन में हम हैं उसमें टेक्निकल ज़्यादा मैटर करता है ऑब्वियसली. सो काफ़ी लोगों को प्रॉब्लम ये होती है कि वो टेक्निकल को भी कम्युनिकेट नहीं कर पाते. तो आप में वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, यू आर एबल टू कम्युनिकेट. सो अब आपका जो नेक्स्ट होगा, एक तो आप में कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड करना है, जैसा मैं हमने बताया वो इतना लॉन्ग प्रोसेस नहीं है. ठीक है, वो हो कर सकते हो टाइम. सेकंड थिंग जो आपको करनी है, अब टेक्निकल पर ज़्यादा वर्कआउट अब आगे से आपको करना है. और बाकी ओवरऑल ओके. सो यू आर सिलेक्टेड, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस.
Thank you, sir.
ओके, थैंक यू.
Thank you.